Hello everyone and welcome back to the COD Archive. In today's episode, we'll be going over episode 4 of the wildest endings in CDL so far, featuring crazy hardpoint endings and nail-biting round 11 moments from the CDL Major 1 qualifiers. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the action.
The cruise missile. Really curious who was able to outslay who. I'm thinking with Vivid having 15, not many other kills from the rest of the squad. It's got to be LAG on the defensive side. No, it's actually going to be Minnesota. So this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect if you are Minnesota. You invest your tax over towards that B site. If they start putting the bomb down, call that cruise.
No trophy systems are in there, we saw for a moment. For LAG, they can't even go outside this back office area. If I read the stats correctly, no one was over 70% way of earning up that field upgrade. So this is so impactful. No one wants to move. Linz will eventually call this out. This will get a lay of the land, but LAG haven't given them any information because they can't go outside their back base yet.
They haven't given up anything, and with that cruise missile now getting invested, you get the information. You allow Minnesota now take more map control, get out of their base. You know where the pressure's coming in from. You have accuracy on the helipad steps, potentially watching the crossover towards B, but Estro's checking everything. He might be able to get this bomb down for free.
First blood traded back immediately. Assault tagged up in towards elevator, but Estrio gets the plant and sneaks away, trying to bait out shots as Assault is on the regen. Estrio now completely resetting. Accuracy, just hoping, praying he gets this 1v1 with Assault, which eventually he does. 2 kills good for Minnesota. Just down to Estrio. Would be a 1v3. Smokes himself. Feeling like he has to check the bomb. No one home yet. There's the double chow. The stun completely locks him into place. He's stuck in molasses. And the round 11, good for Minnesota. What a bounce back. 4 of what, 5 rounds they win essentially in a row? Unreal composure for Rokkr.
That's some serious ice, man, with the Iceman on your roster, Minnesota Rokkr.
LAG, 30 seconds left. This is an A hit, and they had the perfect setup for that A hit this time through, but they're gonna have to win another offense.
Well, they needed to do something, just, get a little more efficient with those first bloods. So they had some in the early going, right? They couldn't actually turn into wins. Now they're doing it. 4 in a row for FaZe, 3 in a row for Estriel. You've got all the momentum in the world if you're Guerrillas, but if you're Heretics, you were in complete and utter control of this search and destroy until you let it slip away these last 4. Can you turn it up again for this round 11?
Well, this is the 4 positions you have from Metals and Journey. Both in spots where they should at least find one, you would hope. The other 2 players playing very passively, A Street and B Street. Estriel may know something is up as soon as he gets to like that B-Dom tank and is like, I'm kind of here for free, so check your corners.
Yeah, well, I mean, just when you're playing this team, kind of like I'm...
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And that's the info, right? So they should have an idea. Maybe there's a player cafe. We're just gonna have to find him.
He is still tucked away. Bomb carrier Estriel trying to figure out how he's going to play it, and they find him. Fame with a big win. Journey going to get sniffed out. Now we start to get going. 5 in a row. 4 Fame within this game, 2. 20 seconds to work with. Metals, though, able to pick 1. Keeping him within this game. Will the nade end up doing any damage? It's not going to hit. I thought it looked good for a moment, but to 3 versus 3 we go. You got a trophy out on the bomb to cover him. That timing I thought was horrible for a second. I thought he was dead to rights, but he's able to stay up. You re-engage if you are Guerrillas. On the play gets Metals, doing all the dirty work. He's able to get 2 in this one. 2v2, cruise missile though, on to Fame. Vikul now, last one up.
He's got a trophy though, right? He threw a trophy out.
Might do it.
He threw a trophy out. I think this might be too slow.
He's still there. He got it.
Oh, he does get it. Yeah, it was too slow. He gets it. He just hops it right away. Nobody checks the bomb. I know you're in a cruise missile, but if you're in a cruise, maybe the other person should check it.
Maybe, just maybe. It's a collapse for Guerrillas, dear.
As New York, they dive the point. Snoopy has no health. Priester will find a kill, but with 5 lives left, surely New York can't lose this. It's a rocket. Snoopy has to fly. He has to be amazing here in this point. Many players just putting all guns onto it. Capsule finds a kill. Hydra's still alive as well. Both teams, it's a banger, and somehow it's still going.
No respawns remaining though, and Hydra going on the deepest of flanks. They've read it so many times, but he gets 1 here, and that might just seal the round. Sasher turns though, so your heads up for the flank. 20 seconds left on the clock. You gotta win the gunfight. Sasher wins his. Snoopy out of the picture. 3 lives remaining. 15 on the clock.
New York, you had everything to play for, but 11 seconds to destiny. And Sky's looking for an opportunity, but they won't give it to him. They won't allow oh my goodness, lives do not matter in the face of time. Boston breach. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Father Time comes for us all, but so does death, and that is just the balance in that game. That is an unbelievable performance from Boston Breach in that moment. I mean, the pressure gets cranked up. That is the oven on 450. They are baking in that heat, and they come out on top for the victory. That is like, you know, the 3v8 clutch. The only thing that was on their side in that moment was time, and I mean, they deliver. And high-rise control, I gotta say, rounds like that can commentate it all day. That is a fantastic game of Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm officially putting in a veto for Invasion Control because I will watch High Rise every day of the week. I'll be doing the vetoes from now on, teams, just so we're clear. And we'll never be playing Invasion. We'll always be playing High Rise. But what a game.
And this insanity of this moment too is like, this is just making sure that they don't capture the zone. When like there was 2 bodies on the point for New York before this moment gets set up, Snoopy had to fly out of the left window and sprint through mid just to get there for the contest. So you are flooding through just like a death valley for the contest to even be set up. But Snoopy and Capsule in the mix deliver. Again, the reads on the flanks were on point. Slasher making sure to take him down. And again, if Hydra even survives in that moment, Subliners probably win this round. But Slasher with the gunny in that moment, all guns forward after the fact. And again, I mean, that's just a moment where if your comms are not perfect, you get buried. But Slasher pops off, ends the round on a 4 or maybe 5 spree, whatever it ends up getting. And I think this stats page is going to be very interesting as well, because that was just 44 kills for someone on the Subliners. Yeah, Civ is able to collect that. So Civ just broke the kill record. He just broke the damage record, I believe, as well. You have Priesta and Kismet become the 3rd and 4th players to have 7k plus damage in a map. So that is a map where every single record just about that you can break does get broken.
Need Boston to slip slightly. Already, you can tell players a little bit stressed out. Boston have not been aggressive here. They're just checking the angles on the attack.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're on the attacking round, but they got to deal with the cruise. So you have to save the trophies for the cruise missile to roll through, which means you can't use the trophies to get aggressive and deal with attacks. So the cruise is going to come out. The question is what players have to scatter where? What information can New York get? And does this kill anybody? It does not. I don't even think you necessarily only force out 1 trophy. So 4v4 50 seconds, and the map is effectively square.
New York gave up a lot of map control as well. This could be a huge gunfight. Slasher throwing everything he can. The sky's not going to work. Time is already ticking down. Civ is waiting for Caps. Oh, and Caps still gets away with just a tickling. The teams already, they are stacked all over these bomb sites. Moves must be made. Snoopy.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness! Disaster strikes. Capsule does get the bomb down and gets away. The man is made of mercury. Civ going for the chase, going for the challenge. He's surrounded here, Capsule. Boston do not have the bodies, and Capsule now must make a 1 versus 4 with bomb down. Finds the first. It is now trapped. Finds the second. Has to fly. Has to go for it. Finds the third. And oh, Hydra will get him. Cinderella, you will not go to the ball. Boston, you will not go to the winner's bracket. New York will take the S&D. They take the game 3-2. Heartbreak in Boston.
That is, yep, the player cams are gonna tell you the story. What could have been potential.
Doesn't really matter. He wins that gunfight. Now we are tied up.
Yeah, Cell doing Cell things. Lead change now over to Atlanta FaZe. Remember that graphic we went into this, and those clutch scenarios, those tight ones in any mode. FaZe had been perfect on the year. It's looking like you might have another tight one here. Lead change back now to OpTic as they're able to get in. How long can they hold? FaZe are going to go ahead and be setting up for Palace, so they're like, all right, yep, OpTic can't win it here. We can win it next.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was talking about, but the opposite. FaZe had done enough at P3 and P4. They flipped the spawns, right? And they're saying, well, let's get to 242. We're going to set up at Palace and try to get this time and win the map.
And we'll see if they'll be able to do it. I mean, OpTic are have to do what FaZe did the first time through. They were able to get that break. It is possible. It is difficult, but it is possible. 5 seconds, and here we go. It's all going to come down to this Palace hold. All four players set up now for Atlanta FaZe. Celium getting angles. It's on OpTic now spawning out deep to try and break, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, Fred was the only player pushed up, and he gets taken down. Your first push is 15 seconds into this hill. Stuns and nades are coming in. It looks like Shotzzy does get pushed up. Watch number 2. Somehow he has got around one player. Shotzzy doing Shotzzy things. Are they going to expect this? Is someone going to turn around? It does not matter. Does not matter. Shotzzy gets through, but someone turns. Someone turns. Maybe they hear something, but they have the instinct out of FaZe to catch Shotzzy. We're playing some hide and go seek. He is the last player here for OpTic. They're able to find him.
Just need 5 more seconds now to get the W. If you are FaZe, you're frantically flying. If you are OpTic Texas, it's FaZe that remain perfect in the clutch. And they get the 15-point victory here in map 1. Both teams had a shot to hold Palace. One failed, one succeeded. It's FaZe with the map 1 win.
Yeah, I mean, that break is massive right at the end of things. Really the end of, because they hold most of P4 right on that first rotation. And then, yeah, splitting P5 and P1.
These were some of the wildest endings in CDL so far. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is the COD Archive, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.